Hi class, this week, week 13, we will be covering marketing strategies for a networked world. This is chapter 14 in our Mullins Marketing Management text. And today, Regina and I will specifically cover the Dannon case study. Now class, as we know, customers are one of the most important assets of any organization. It is essential, therefore, to create an awareness regarding the brand objectives amongst the consumers to increase its base. Organizations should therefore ensure to use suitable marketing strategies to successfully promote themselves in the competitive business market. Now, the following discussion focuses on the business activities of Dannon, which specializes in organic yogurts, as we see throughout store shelves everywhere, and has been successful in establishing itself in the United States. This discussion analyzes various micro and macro factors that affect the business of Dannon in the US as well as in European nations. We also discuss here suitability of the strategy of communicating company CSR or corporate social responsibility initiatives to its customers. And as Regina and I have suggested, toward the end of this presentation, we recommend that Dannon should opt digital media to market and communicate with the consumer base in order to create an awareness regarding its CSR activities, which would further promote the organization. Now, Dannon was founded in the year 1919 by Isaac Carasso in Barcelona, Spain. He had introduced Dannon as an innovative yogurt product which, prepared from pure lactic ferments, was developed so that it's beneficial in treating any kind of intestinal ailments. In the later years, the company underwent many mergers with various organizations and was renamed Bessois Sichuan Nuevicel, or BSN for short, pardon my French here. And that happened in the 1990s as a result of the merger with BSN. Now, by the early years of 1990s, BSN had become one of the largest food manufacturers in the world. The company underwent strategic reorientation in 1994 under the leadership of CEO Antoine Riboud, whereby they refocused the product's earlier features of health benefits and therefore was renamed Dannon. In the following years, Dannon had well established itself as one of the leaders in the area of dairy, medical nutrition, baby nutrition, and even bottled water. Now, due to this, the organization had to divest many of the profitable non-core businesses and acquire several others that eventually added to the company's profits. For further expansion of the company in the international market in the late 1990s and early 2000s, the organization entered into the New York Stock Exchange, which aided it to earn a net revenue of $21.2 billion by the year 2008. In the following years, the company had focused on improving its marketing by focusing on corporate social responsibilities. As per their mission statement, quote, "To bring health through food to as many people as possible," Dannon aimed towards providing its consumers with good quality food that fulfills the requirements of health benefits as well. Dannon had considered to maintain its commitments with corporate social responsibility activities and believes that communicating these CSR obligations to its consumers would provide competitive advantage as it would create more awareness regarding the organization among the community. Providing a SWOT analysis of Dannon, we see that its strengths include the superior market leadership quality presented by Dannon in its packaged water and fresh dairy products, which have led to a rise in sales of these two items, along with baby nutrition products. And furthermore, the yogurt range of Dannon, which is Dannon, D-A, two N's, O-N, no E, occupies a leading position in the competitive business market of the U.S. The diversified inflow of revenue with respect to the geographical extent, along with its product portfolio, has enabled Dannon to reduce its business risks. Furthermore, the strong product innovation offered by the company in all its four divisions, namely dairy, medical nutrition, baby nutrition, and bottled water, has enabled the organization to gain competitive advantage and stay ahead of the competitors in the business market. Additionally, the varied product ranges have added to the brand image and increased the corporate recognition in various domestic and international markets. Weaknesses include the water division of Dannon, which had exhibited weaker performance since 2006. In the year 2010, the revenue earned from the water division has recorded to be close to about $3.372 million, thereby decreasing the overall contribution towards the company's financial gains. This trend has been observed in the various developed countries, including Japan, the United Kingdom, the United States, France, and other such nations. And as a result of the scarcity in the favorable operational scales, there has been a significant reduction in the earned revenues, which were lower than compared to its competitors such as Nestle, Yoplait, PepsiCo, Coca-Cola, and had reduced the bargaining power. Now, to continue on with the SWOT analysis of Dannon, opportunities include the rising awareness towards organic food products, which have increased the demands for such items among customers. This provided Dannon with the opportunity of market penetration at different locations where importance is given to organic food products. This would also offer Dannon increase in sales of organic yogurts and bottled water. The growing health concern and introduction of flavored water in the various emerging markets have enabled the organization in acquiring its leading position. Moreover, individuals belonging to the developed countries are also increasingly becoming health conscious due to modernization, which has led to changing households, lifestyles, and increasing work hours, thus demanding them to depend on ready-made food products. Now, with respect to food retailing businesses, customers have always preferred natural, healthy, and fat-free products, which are beneficial for their well-being. So therefore, the organic food items that are developed and manufactured by Dannon would offer the organization with better market opportunities. Finally, analyzing the threats in the SWOT analysis for Dannon. As we know, Dannon has several competitors, including big companies such as Yoplait, Kraft Foods, and Nestle, as well as small organizations like Campina and Dean Food Group. Now, these companies not only have focused markets, but they also have concentrated product lines. And the big competitors have devoted huge resources for promoting, selling, and sourcing, which have the possibility of affecting the profit margins and markets of Dannon. Now, in addition, the private labels are accountable for 45% of the company's sales in Europe, and this could pose as a potential threat for Dannon. Moreover, the regulations associated with the food and beverage segments, as imposed by domestic and international markets, vary differently with respect to the quality control, sanitation, and taxes, and so on. The changing global regulations significantly impact the business of Dannon as the demands of international consumers change per seasonal variations. For instance, countries with relative lower temperature would have less demands for packaged water, and on the contrary, the demand of the same product would increase during the summer season. This seasonal change poses threat on the yogurts as well, for people prefer to consume the item more during summers than in winters. Well, in order to perform customer analysis of Dannon, it's important to ask a series of questions regarding target segments, decision-making units, decision-making processes, what comprises their needs, where and how to buy. Now let's begin. Who are the target segments of customers? Dannon's target segments can include the health-conscious individuals, children, individuals trying to lose excess fat, and those following the ongoing trend of consuming organic food. Second question, what are the decision-making units? Well, the decision-making units of these consumers vary, right? Per their fundamental needs. The process that is utilized by Dannon for producing organic yogurt products, which also has aided in medical and health benefits, attracts the consumers toward it. What comprises their needs? The third question. Well, the fundamental needs of every consumer with respect to Dannon yogurt remain the same. The increasing concern regarding health has added to the demands of organic food alternatives, and therefore, the Dannon customers, being health conscious, have the need of consuming organic yogurts, which also has several medical benefits. Where and how do they buy? Question number four. The customers are able to access Danny yogurts from its individual stores, which can be located through its online store retailers as well as its local markets. Danny yogurt is available everywhere. What are the criteria for decision makings for these consumers? Well, to answer that final question, it's important to understand that the basic criteria for the decision making process of customers include the availability of a variety of options as well as its stocks. So customers who are particular about the product types are influenced by the availability of desired products. So what was the problem that Dannon was facing? Well, simple. Should Dannon proactively start communicating with its customers regarding its CSR activities? And if so, what are the probable risks and benefits that Dannon would face? Well, as we know, Dannon had been preemptive regarding its CSR initiatives and has always remained committed towards them. Therefore, to further advertise the company, Dannon is planning to proactively communicate its CSR activities to its consumers to attract them. This would additionally augment its competitive advantages and take it up the ladder in the business market. The corporate vision of Dannon, scientific, healthy, and responsible advertising, has enabled it to attract the customers from domestic as well as international markets. Now, the pestle analysis of Dannon would provide an insight regarding various political, economic, social, technological, and legal aspects that affect its business. These factors can either provide new opportunities or might hamper the existing market position. As we know, pestle analysis provides all the necessary information regarding the direction in which the business is headed and aids the organization in taking decisions which would prevent any kind of potential threat that might affect growth and development. This pestle analysis also assists the organization in developing suitable business strategies. Here's the following pestle analysis for Dannon. As far as political environment, most of the nations of Dannon's operations are stable politically. However, the decision of Brexit made by the United Kingdom has a probability of affecting its business post-Brexit. The legislations put forth by the United States government regarding the sale of products that can add to the increasing rate of obesity has less effect on the business of Dannon, as it focuses on offering its consumers with organic products with high health benefits. It actually helps Dannon's cause. Furthermore, legislations implemented by the U.S. also protect the organizations from being taken over. Moreover, the regulations that have been instigated by the government regarding the food safety and security further benefit the operations of Dannon as the organization aims towards providing its consumers with healthy food options. The decline of inflation rate has been beneficial for the operations of Dannon yogurt, as the reduction in inflation would add to the emerging economy. Although the inflation has reduced, certain customers are still cash-strapped, which would require some more time to be overcome. Additionally, post-Brexit vote has caused fluctuations in the value of the Great Britain pound, which has further affected the stability of the market. However, the market has lately experienced a recovery from the recession, which has eventually led to the reduction in the unemployment rate, currently stabilized at 7.7%. Moreover, there has been a significant increase in disposable income among the individuals, due to which they are willing to spend on healthier food items. Evolving modernization has resulted in a very busy lifestyle of the global population. The increasing dependency on fast food, along with sedentary life resulting from lack of physical activities, has led to a rise in the obesity level of people. Hence, they are becoming more conscious regarding organic food alternatives, which has resulted from the rise in awareness regarding health benefits. So, the consumption of organic food alternatives has several health benefits and prevents many illnesses and diseases. It helps in the cause of Dannon. This has led to an increase in demands of Dannon yogurt as the consumers are aware of the health benefits of consuming this product. This has benefited the organization by increasing the sales and thereby raising its profits and revenues. Furthermore, there has been an increase in the demands for bottled drinking water due to the increased awareness regarding the hygiene benefits of consuming packaged drinking water and the necessity for drinking at least 2 to 3 liters per day. This has further added to the growth of the Dannon Group. The technological advancements have benefited the organizations with the development of suitable marketing strategies. Digitalization has brought the concept of digital marketing to light, utilizing which most of the companies are able to market themselves and reach to larger groups of targeted consumer sections. Social media has been especially beneficial in attracting larger segment of customers, thereby making the brand more famous in the international market. Furthermore, the technological advancements have produced several equipment that can be utilized to produce safe and sanitary health products for the consumers. Additionally, technology allows to make variation with respect to flavors of the organic yogurt produced by Dannon, as well as to produce flavored drinking water. There are several legislations and regulations associated with food manufacturing. All companies that are associated with the EU are required to follow the directives implemented by the EU with respect to packaging materials that are used for packing the food items. These materials are required to meet the food standards in order to be accepted by the EU and for the subsequent marketing purposes. Furthermore, Environmental Act ensures that packaging materials that are used are environmentally safe and biodegradable. It also confirms that the packaging can be recycled to reduce pollutants and preserve the environment. The analysis of various macro as well as micro factors has revealed that Dannon can proceed with its plans of communicating with the customer regarding the CSR initiatives taken by them. The various external macro factors surrounding the business of Dannon yogurts are mostly in its favor. The internal environment of the organization is stable with respect to its production and distribution, and furthermore, the organization always tries to maintain its stocks to meet the demands of its customers. The external microenvironment of Dannon offers it with the opportunity of expansion and penetration in new markets. Dannon can utilize the strategy of communicating with the target customers regarding the CSR activities to increase its brand awareness and consumer base. The decision of communicating the CSR initiatives of Dannon Yogurts with its customers has high probability of attracting the larger customer base from the targeted segments. The existing CSR strategies of Dannon are concentrated towards three main aspects, namely nature, people, and nutrition and health. Dannon Yogurt can continue with these areas of CSR activities as the tasks that are undertaken by the organization have been beneficial for the community as well as the environment. Environment plays a very significant role in the existence of any organization. The community and environment are interrelated and interdependent, and therefore, the organization should keep these elements as a primary objectives of its CSR initiatives. Oftentimes, it's equated that respect to the environment leads to respect to its customer base, and simply such is the direction that Dannon should take. For communicating with the customers regarding various CSR initiatives that are conducted by Dannon, the company can opt for various digital media platforms which offer improved access to larger consumer groups from the targeted segment. The organization should advance the packaging of the products in such manner that it advertises the CSR activities that are followed by the company. Dannon should also adopt a strategy for digital marketing, especially social media marketing for communicating with its customers. The social media platform offers access to a global consumer base and enables an organization to interact directly with the customers, thereby improving the relationship with them. Now, in this modern digitized world, the technological advancements with respect to internet and networking have simplified the process of marketing for most of the organizations. In fact, utilizing various networks and digital media, Dannon should be able to communicate with its customers its CSR initiatives and raise awareness regarding the same. It can organize promotional campaigns in several social media outlets such as Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook that offer any organization with the opportunity to interact with large group of target consumers. Furthermore, the company can improvise its packaging in such a manner that it highlights different CSR activities that have been undertaken by the company. We see this time and time again with a lot of the up and coming companies out there that print on the packaging of their products the corporate social responsibility initiatives of the company. In addition, Dannon can also try to include its customers with the decision-making process for future CSR strategies. The company can organize campaigns or obtain suggestions from the consumers regarding CSR initiatives that would interest them and benefit the organization in the future. Furthermore, Dannon can utilize IBM analytics for boosting the forecast as well as focusing on the promotion. So in conclusion, as we've learned from the Dannon case study, we know that digitalization offers opportunities to the organizations to improve its marketing strategies. We've also fared that Dannon is well established in the US market and is one of the most preferred organic yogurt brands. We also know that the organization has efficient CSR initiatives, and communicating the same to its customers would certainly add to its competitive advantages. Lastly, we know that Dannon should utilize digital media, especially social media platforms, to communicate with the consumers and create awareness regarding its CSR activities. We hope you enjoyed our presentation here of the Dannon case study. Should you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to myself, John Paja, or Regina Shih. We look forward to your answers and comments in our questions, and we look for a very fun Q&A. You guys have a great day. Bye.